Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Blue Apron mystery recipe today. So we've got some pretty interesting ingredients here, stuff that I feel like is stuff that I would probably kind of choose on my own, so I'm kind of excited for this one. So the protein for today is going to be this beef. I'm not exactly sure if it's cut up. It looks like it's cut up. It's kind of like chunks. So I've got like some chunks of beef here. And then on my tray we have 2 carrots. I've got 2 Persian cucumbers. I've got a lime, some maybe some like thin rice flour noodles, and then I've got a piece of lemongrass. And then in these 2 containers, one has soy, one has something that smells very sour, very much like steak saucy, like an A1 or like a Worcestershire. It's very like tart, has some very like sour fruit notes to it. Yeah, so very much like steak sauce. And then I've got a little bit of red pepper flakes. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic, and then I have what looks to be some brown sugar. So I've had some time to kind of look through this. I'm really excited for the lemongrass. It's one of my favorite flavors. And so given the ingredients here, especially with the cucumber, initially when I saw the noodles, I was thinking like a stir fry. I was pretty excited to do kind of like a stir fry. However, with these types of vegetables, especially the cucumber, I don't think it's supposed to be stir fried because you wouldn't really cook a cucumber like that. I was thinking maybe like a stir fry with the beef and the noodles and the carrots, and then maybe like a pickled cucumber maybe on the top. However, as I started thinking about it, I thought maybe I would just do a chilled noodle dish instead. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the, I'm going to take the beef and I'm going to marinate it in the soy sauce and in the steak sauce, as well as with the lemongrass. I love lemongrass and I've worked with it a couple times, but I'm not like an expert in doing it, so I'm going to do my best to kind of figure this out. So we're going to marinate this stuff here. Meanwhile, I'll probably just cook these noodles real quick and then chill them down and have them sit. That'll be really easy, so I don't have to worry about timing out the cooking and the heat and stuff like that. And then the carrot and the cucumber, I think I'm going to go ahead and pickle them both. I think. Right now, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to make just like a quick brine, just like probably some rice wine vinegar, some water, maybe regular vinegar. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably use the garlic in with that. I'll probably use some of the lime peel in there. And then on my extra tray of ingredients here, I've got some broccoli. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to steam, or I'll probably just blanch the broccoli real quick. And then I'll just kind of toss it in with the noodles. And then I got some green onions, and I've got a little shallot here I'll probably add to the pickle as well. So this is kind of gonna all go together. I'll probably do this here. I'll probably put the brown sugar there. And then I think the garlic will probably go in here with the pickle. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. I have a mandolin, but it's in storage, unfortunately. I think a really fine cut on these vegetables will be really nice to make almost like a little salad on top. So I'm going to try and maybe just kind of grate it down pretty small. So that's where I'm leaning right now. So really this is just going to take a little bit of prep to kind of get my vegetables chopped down, to get my meat marinated and kind of hanging out. And then we will go from there. All right, see you guys in a few. going to be blanching some broccoli, so I'm just going to drop it in this highly boiling water, like super boiling water, just for a couple seconds, just enough so that the water stays boiling. And then I'll take them out, and then I'm just going to drop them right into this ice water right over here. I'm going to do the same thing with the carrots. Some of the carrots I pickled, but the other carrots I'm just going to blanch them real quick so they're not super raw. So here you can see I have the carrots and the broccoli blanched and cooled down. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the noodles, and I'm going to quickly cook them in the boiling water, and then again just get them right into this ice water here to chill. Alright, once that is together, I'm going to mix the noodles and all the vegetables and also my cucumber that I did not pickle. I'm going to just get all of that together to form the base of the dish. Guys, last step here, I have my cast iron pan heating up. I'm going to go ahead and cook my beef on here, so I'm going to add a pretty generous amount of oil there. So as I was kind of putting all this together, I realized that the salad itself was going to be kind of bland. There wasn't really going to be any dressing. I was just going to toss everything with a little sesame oil and some salt and pepper. And then I thought I would just kind of whip together a quick little peanut dressing. So what I have here in my container here is about 2.5 tablespoons of peanut butter. And then to that, I'm going to add in just a little bit of hoisin sauce. And I don't really have any measurements on this. I'm kind of just going on my gut and sort of what I feel, which may or may not be a good thing in the end. All right, so the hoisin sauce is going to go in there. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in half of that lime from before. Add that in. And then I'm going to also put in just a little drizzle of rice wine vinegar. And also a little splash of just a little bit of soy, because the hoisin's already going to be kind of salty, so I don't want to get it too salty. Okay. I'm going to give this a mix. Then I'm going to go in with my immersion blender, and I'm going to blend it all up, and I'm going to slowly drizzle in a little bit of this vegetable oil so that I can make kind of a dressing. Okay, so we've got all the components here. I've got my chilled noodles. I'm going to go ahead and add in some of my vegetables. So this is my broccoli and my carrots that I quickly blanched, and then a little bit of the cucumber as well. So I'm going to get that in there, right in the bottom, kind of toss it together. On top of that, I'm going to add just like a little spoon of that peanut dressing that I made. So just a little bit, just to kind of give it a little bit of a base. I don't want to go too heavy with it because the beef is pretty, it's pretty well seasoned, so I don't want to compete too much. So I'm going to add in my peanut dressing. All right, maybe a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and transfer this to a bowl. Get kind of like the noodles on the bottom and then the vegetables on the top. I'm going to top it with a little bit of the beef. This is the lemongrass marinated beef. Alright, and I did make a little bit of a sauce from the beef drippings. I'm going to put a little of that on top there as well. Just a little bit. And then the final, on the very top, I'm going to take some of this pickled vegetable. So I've got the cucumber and the carrot that I cut very, very finely. And I also added in a little bit of shallot as well to make a little pickled condiment. Really want to mount it pretty high. Alright, and then just a little sprinkle of these green onion. Alright, so here is the the lemongrass beef on top of a chilled peanut noodle with a pickled vegetable. Here's the finished product, you guys. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the actual recipe. Here we go. Chilled lemongrass beef with noodles. Almost exactly as described. So let's see. I am interested to see about the cooking process here, see how it's different. So zest the lime, put the beef with the lemongrass, garlic, red pepper flakes, and coat. Marinate vegetables, cucumber, carrots with the sugar, with the lime. Cool noodles. I mean, it's pretty similar. It looks like it. I mean, it's similar. It wasn't quite like a pickled vegetable, but it was pretty close. Same with the chilled. Really, with the cucumber, I think that the chilled was a pretty easy call there. I can't imagine, especially from Blue Apron, like something too crazy with our cucumbers there. Really interesting ingredients, really interesting flavors. I feel like I went a little bit over with the peanut dressing. Like that might have been a little too much. But I just thought that there needed to be some sort of a dressing for the noodles. Plus I can have it later with something else, like with some vegetables. So there is our final product, you guys. That is our Blue Apron mystery recipe for this week. And I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.